today I'm using the Sadies Stickers August, it's not a mystery, just her August kit. And you guys, I had so much freaking fun with this kit. I did a lot of fun things with it. So, June and hopefully July, because this is the first week in July, but most of June and this week in July have been so much fun. I think this is the most fun I've had planning in a really long time. So I hope you guys have been enjoying some different content from me, or as far as my spreads go. So anyway, I'm putting down the bottom washi. I put it down in the wrong space. And then I was like, what? So anyway, I'm going to switch it up and put it at the bottom. And I did do something different with the bottom washi. I put down, you'll see it here in a sec, but I used a garland in the bottom washi section. And I don't love it, but I also don't hate it either. So, whatever. So I put down the trim at the bottom. This trim was so thin. It was so pretty. It was perfect, you guys. It was so good. And then I used the lace at at the bottom of that. And then here I am going in with the garland, which is also from Sadies Stickers. Okay. I think pretty much everything except for a couple things are from Sadies Stickers, to be honest. Y'all know she releases so many $2 Tuesdays, and she has all the foil things. Anything that you can possibly think of, she's probably done it, which I love so much. So here I just showed you quickly the other side of the page, and yeah, I was looking at it like, do I love it? Do I hate it? I don't know. So now I'm going to do my month section. Sorry I'm so zoomed out for this part, and also for the date cover section. I was not paying attention. I was just in create mode. I wasn't even thinking about the camera angle and all that. So I'm sorry about that, but you can still see what I'm doing. So I use the large T clip art on top of one of those boxes and the small torn paper strip. And then I put down a June script first and then I realized that was the wrong script for the week that I was planning in, so I had to pull it up and put down a July script. They were both from Paper Trail Plans. They came on the summer shop freebie, so that was nice. I also had I didn't really get any fireworks stuff this year. I don't remember any shops releasing any, so thankfully I still had a small sheet from Sadies Stickers from last year, and it was on shiny paper, but it turned out fine. You can't even really tell, so that's good. And then so for the date cover section, I just used all the small deco that came in the kit and some of the floral trims and a little bit of the smaller little dainty florals that were on the floral sheet, just to kind of look like they were flowing in the wind or falling or whatever. I also used the italic date scripts and date dots from Sadies Stickers. Y'all know, I think I've used them in the last 3 videos. I'm obsessed. I need more. I only got one set of each, but I really should have got multiple because they are so good, you guys. They're the perfect size. They're amazing. So anyway, Sadies Stickers also has a celebration type of, they're little streamers in her shop now on a full sheet, a quarter size sheet of, they're permanent in her shop is what I'm trying to say. So I used those throughout the spread. So this is the week of the 4th of July, but it also is my dad and my mother's birthday. So that's why I chose this kit in particular, because there's a lot of cake and it's a celebration theme. So I thought it would go well for the 4th, but also to celebrate their birthday. Okay, so I just put down a It is my favorite, my absolute favorite washi strip from Panda Bear Design. It is the like dot and dash washi trim. Sadies Stickers also just came out with one. It's completely different from this, but it is still called the dot dash washi trim, and it is so good, you guys. I think I used it in my last video, so you've already seen it, but so good. So now I'm working on my sidebar. I put down the quote box. It just says cherish the magical moments in the balloons. They're so cute. I really was looking for balloons like in my stash, but I don't have any. So that was kind of sad because I wanted to put them throughout the spread, but I didn't have any foiled balloons. So yeah, that was kind of sad. Here it was kind of crooked, so I had to fix it. And yeah, I kind of skipped over the rest, or most of it anyway, because I was out of frame. But you're gonna see me put down the big floral and some of the fireworks, I believe. So I just cut down that really big floral. I cut it so it was smaller, and then also so that the top was shorter. You see me cut because it was uneven when I cut it the first time, so I had to cut it again. I also used, you're not gonna see it, but I cut like a little tiny bit of the scallops that came in the kit to use as a divider, because the other dividers were just a little bit too busy for me because this spread was going to be really busy. So the scallop just had like the confetti on it, so I just cut it so that way the scallop was missing and it was just a little divider. And I put that in between that big floral and the full box. So I think the sidebar turned out cute. It's not like, it's nothing special, I guess. It's just some florals, and then I put some butterflies from Olive Planner Co. Those butterflies are my absolute favorite. And then I just used the single dot accents, of course, and then the Sadies Stickers firework sheet that I had some like stars on it, so I just kind of put a couple of those, sprinkled those throughout, and I think it turned out really cute. And then I can't remember. I think I do the other side of my date covers next. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't speed that up a little bit more. So my bad. Okay, so I'm adding more of that washi trim. I just cut it down. I used so many because I used them to foil around some of my full boxes that you will see once I put them down. But she doesn't have them as dividers, which is really sad because like I said, I love them. They are like one of my favorites like ever. They're up there in my top 3. They're so good. So yeah, I'm sad that she doesn't have dividers for them, but whatever, we make it work. And just cut up the washi trim. So anyway, I didn't show the first full box being put down because I struggled, mainly because I put down the florals before I put down my full boxes. So on the other side, I didn't even fool with it. I just put it above the florals instead of trying to tuck it under. Okay, so this right here, it looks crazy at first, but hear me out. I saw Cassie from Sweet Like Honey Plans. Oh my God, I saw her do it. And immediately, I was like, yes, I need to go and plan. So the next morning, I got up and started like planning. Or no, I think it was that evening. I saw it earlier in that evening. I was like, yeah, I got a plan. I was like, the spark, it hit, and I just had to do it. So this is what I came up with. I think it turned out so cute. On the other side, I wish I would have moved the boxes over just a little bit so I didn't have to cut it off. I think it kind of looks a little bit funny, but it's still really cute to me. So the first half of the week is my favorite. It turned out so good. So good. And then the last half of the week, there were some elements on there that I really love as well. So again, I will talk about it once we get there, but I love this kit. when I seen it, she has, so this is the weekly, the August weekly. So she has an August monthly that matches this kit. And I wanted to get it so bad, but I had already purchased the Miss and Meow August monthly. I actually just finished doing my monthly spread just before I started this. It's beautiful. The Miss and Meow one is so pretty as well, but I was like, oh my god, the Sadies Stickers one. Hopefully soon. I asked Alicia if she would start releasing her monthlies without the year on it so we can use it whenever. That was like my only thing. Or without the month on it. So that way, you know, we can use it whenever. But, you know, because now we have like huge like month scripts that we can use. So anyway, not the point. I still really want to get it. I just can't because it says August and I can't use it again. So whatever. Now I'm doing the other side of my headers. Not my headers. My date covers. So it's just the same. Like I said, I use the small deco from the kit with some of the small florals, the little confetti or like the streamers from Sadies Stickers. You can still get those in shop. Like I said, they are permanent now. And then I just cut up one of the fireworks, or it was the other half of the one I used for my month section. I didn't want it to go to waste, so I just used it on this side. I wish I would have used a different one though, because this one is just really bold for the daintiness that's happening up at the top of the page. So anyway, now I'm going to put down my full boxes on this side. I really love this. I definitely want to do it again. Originally, I was going to do this style with the strawberry kit for the last week of June. But then I realized I didn't have so I skipped a week. I usually, I don't ever do that, but I skipped a week because I didn't have the, what are they called? The transparent, watercolor swatch things. You know what I'm talking about. So I didn't have any of those for the strawberry kit. So I ordered some from MariahsImperfectPlans. They're not here yet, so I skipped a week because I was so inspired. I needed to just get my creativity out on the page. So I don't know. I'm really glad that I did because this turned out really, really pretty. I love it. But yeah, I was going to do this with the strawberry kit, and my you guys would have seen it by now because I film my videos so far in advance. But I was gonna do it with the big clip art, like the little dress and all the big clip art pieces from that, because I thought that would be so pretty. And I was gonna do it in the center of the page. So instead of staggered like it is now, how the full boxes are just kind of wherever. You got, like I said, y'all will have seen it. I haven't done it yet as I'm filming this voiceover. Today is July 24th. So I don't know when this video is going up, probably sometime in August. Because like I said, I just did my August monthly because August is next week. So yeah. Anyway, I cut up that washi trim from Panda Bear Design, and I lined the boxes just so they would stand out a little bit more against all the floral and clip art and everything that was surrounding it. And I think it turned out so perfect. So perfect. So here we go into the day by day. As soon as, if you guys seen, I posted it on my story right after I did the first column because I was obsessed. I was like, this is everything. It just turned out so good. I'm so happy with this. So yeah, anyway, I am just using the lace box from the kit and a what is this called? A doily from the Panda Bear Design and Gathered Layers collection. And like I said, those butterflies are from Olive Planner Co. Those were the only butterflies I used, and they are so good. And I also used those little daisies from Sadies Stickers. I pulled those throughout the spread, and the single dot accents. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yes, those are the only the only 3 elements that I used, and so I'm not going to keep mentioning where they're from. So just, to not bore you. So I just put some florals around and just some little accents, because it does, you know what? It is a little bit difficult when you have the full boxes like this, because you have to figure out a way to be able to get the plans in. You know what I mean? So it was a little bit difficult, but it was so fun to stretch my creative muscles and just go for it. It was amazing, you guys. I highly recommend you trying it, because it really took me out the box that I feel like I put myself in all the time. I don't know. I feel like there's a certain way that I have to do things, and I really need to get out of that. Like, for instance, I'm getting so bored with the way that I'm using the circles and full boxes, especially with like the Sadies Stickers one, because I have figured out what I like. As far as, like, you can see up at the top with the 2 circles, I always layer like that. And then the like swatch with the lace box on top, I always layer like that with my Sadies Stickers kits. And I think it looks really pretty, but I do it every time. So I still have to kind of get out of that and figure out new ways to plan. So yeah, anyway, let's talk about the plan. So I hadn't wrote anything down just yet, because like I said, I was so excited. I just posted it to Instagram, and then this is actually what I'm planning right now. The second column on to Sunday was actually the next day, because I had to stop filming for the day. So anyway, on Monday I made pot pie for dinner. It turned out so good. And then I didn't fill in the second box, because that is something I haven't been filling in certain boxes for the last couple weeks, because I've been working on something and I just am not ready to share it just yet. So yeah. Then on Tuesday, which was the 4th of July, it is also my father's birthday. You guys saw me write that down already. And then he actually came over that evening and spent some time with us. That was really nice. And then we went to, I was so scared to take our daughter to see the fireworks, because I didn't want her to be scared, And, but we did. We took her. She did amazing. We didn't go to a space where it was really loud, so we didn't really get to see much. But we went, and then we met my sister, my niece and her daughter, and yeah, it was a great time. And then on Wednesday, I'm so sorry I was out of frame. Like I said, the creativity was flowing. I was not paying attention to the camera, so that was my bad. But Wednesday, the 5th, is my mom's birthday, so I marked that with a bunch of streamers and stuff. And I also marked, we went to the grocery store. My mom came over that evening, and then I made breakfast sandwiches, and I had a client that day, or clients, so I don't know how many. On Thursday, it was a rainy day. Ooh, I was kind of out of frame here too, so sorry. You'll see it in just a sec. But the next thing that I marked, I love the way that it came out. It looks so cute. So there was the start. I cut it out because, like I said, I was out of frame, but you're going to see me just add like the accents and stuff, and I think it turned out so cute. Then I also made nachos for dinner that night, and we had a movie night. I definitely could have done a little bit more at the bottom of the column, but these flowers, the florals were just so like dainty and pretty. I don't know. I love it. I love this kit. I cannot stop staring at it. I finished it today, and it is just, it's so cute. Anyway, let me stop. On Friday, Oh, well, let me chill because we're not even there yet. So this is what I'm talking about right here. I usually don't use those like swatch boxes, like that purple one that I just put down, because it's just so bold. But I used it because the only other one I think was green, and I already had green on that day. So, but I always layer like that, and I need to figure out. I need to like look at some more of Jenny and her plans. I need to look more at her stuff because her layering is so freaking good, you guys. If you don't follow her on Instagram, you should, because her stuff is so good. So I need to look at her stuff so I can see like kind of what she does and see if it'll inspire me to try some new things. But yeah. Like I said, we had a movie night. I don't know what we ended up watching. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yes. We finished this like movie that we were watching on Amazon Prime, I believe. It was a kids movie, obviously, because well, I guess that's not obvious, but if you don't know, I have a 10-year-old, and so my husband and I, we watched this like, it was like a dumpling, and it was like going on this adventure. I don't know, it was crazy. My husband fell asleep halfway through the movie. My son, he was into it. It was like he was supposed to be a warrior. I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, on Friday, I made pancakes with strawberries and bacon. This is why. Okay, so I was gonna use the strawberry kit for this week until I realized that this was the week of the 4th. So I'm gonna use it for the week before this, for the last week of June. But I told you guys before, I like to use kits that match something that happened in the week. Obviously, that's not like a possibility all the time. But because I made pancakes with strawberries, I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. And then I was like, no, it's not, because I already have a kit I need to use for this week. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm writing down here. I also have, can you guess what I made for dinner? I made chicken, corn, green beans, and potatoes for dinner. And then my husband and I just watched a bunch of like random stuff on Netflix or something. Or Hulu. I don't know. We were just watching random stuff because we couldn't find anything to watch. I feel like there hasn't been anything good coming out. Let me know if you've seen anything really good. I like crime shows or, you know, anything with suspense. So, but I don't do scary movies, so don't recommend any of those. But like true crime or cooking shows, whatever. I'm diverse. Just drop them down in the comments and I will watch it. But anyway, so let's see, what day are we on? We are on Saturday. So Saturday, I marked that I talked to my dad for an hour on the phone. And then I just added a bunch of foil, really cute the way that it came out, and a bunch of like butterflies and stuff around those balloons to, you know, foil them up a little bit. And yeah, that space, and so this section is the one that I was talking about before. I should have moved the full boxes over some so that way I didn't have to cut off so much of that one, and it just left this weird funky space around it. But I think in the end, again, it turned out cute. I just added some florals like through some of the corners and some foil, and yeah, super cute. So anyway, I feel like I need some water because I'm like talking about a minute. And yeah, I try and do my voiceovers like straight through so that way I don't forget what is going on. But yeah. For this box, this is going to be marking that we had a barbecue at my sister's and my brother was in town. Originally, I really meant not to write their names in, but I like messed up the spacing and had to, so it is what it is. But then at the bottom, I also recorded the rain this night. We had a really nice thunderstorm. it just sounded so good. And something was just telling me like record it, and so I did. And I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see it, because I was gonna like post a video or whatever, and a lot of you guys said you wanted to see it. And then I tried to edit that video for a week, you guys, a freaking week, and I could not get it to work. Some kind of way it got corrupted, and it was taking hours. Like, when I tell you I was trying to export the video, and it was like it was gonna take 26 hours. I waited the whole 26 hours, and when it was finished, it said that it was an error. I was so upset. I tried this twice. So in total, it took me almost 3 days to just be like, okay, yeah, this is just not working. So I started over multiple times. It was just a freaking mess. I still want to do it because it was so nice. And I asked you guys if you wanted to see it. I don't like disappointing people. So I don't know. I'll try it again later if y'all really want to see it. But it may even be up now. I don't know, because this is going to go up a while from now. But yeah, it stressed me out so bad. Anyway, y'all don't care about that. So right here, I did like this kind of falling florals and foil, and I think that was really cute. But yeah, I forgot to write in there that was me saying that I edited that rain video all day, because it took me all freaking day to do it. And yeah, that was the next day. But anyway, this is how it turned out. I think it's so pretty. I hope you guys really love it as much as I do, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.